Hello, my name is Dr. Fergus Ryan from the Department of Law, and together with my colleagues Dr. Patrick Rigo-Muller and Dr. Michael Hayden from the School of Business, I will be talking today about the BCL Bachelor of Civil Law MH502, and specifically this set of slides concerns the BCL Law and Accounting and the BCL Law and Business. On a separate set of slides, I will discuss the BCL Law and Arts and the BCL Law and Criminology. We'd love to be in a position to meet you on campus. Unfortunately, this particular orientation has to happen remotely because of the public health situation, but we hope that things will improve over the year and that you'll be able to visit us in the Law Department, which is on the South Campus, or in the School of Business, which is on the North Campus, as indicated on the map. So before handing over to my colleagues, I just want to give a brief overview of the BCL. So if you've been admitted onto the BCL programme MH502, you actually have a choice between four different streams. They are law and accounting, law and business, and these slides are about those two particular options. And then you have law and arts and law and criminology. So these are all part of the BCL, and all BCL students in first year can choose any one of these four options. The law and arts and law and criminology options are addressed on separate slides. The BCL is a 3-year honours degree programme. There are 60 credits of learning in each year, and they're split more or less evenly between law and the other subject that you do. Now you can actually extend the BCL to 4 years by applying for and being offered a work placement or by taking a study abroad year. The work placement and study abroad take place between years 2 and 3 on the BCL. If you complete the BCL with a work placement, you get a BCL clinical, and if you complete the BCL with a study abroad year, you get a BCL international. There are limited places for the work placement, and entry to the work placement option is competitive, but there are lots of options for study abroad right throughout Europe. We have a number of partner universities throughout Europe, and also we have partner universities in Australia and the United States as well. Broadly speaking, a student on the BCL does 30 credits of law and 30 credits of another non-law subject, such as accounting, business, criminology, or arts. Now, there are some variations for some combinations, but the common core is that students in each of the 3 years will do 30 credits of law and 30 credits of a subject other than law in each of the 3 years, again, with some variations for some combinations.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Hayden, lecturer in accounting here in the School of Business in Maynooth University. Today I'm going to talk about the accounting element of the MH502 program and to outline to you why you should consider combining accounting with law in this program. Firstly, I would like to outline the necessary requirements to study accounting, and the answer to that is there is no prior knowledge of accounting required. We will teach accounting from the very beginning. Students do need to be comfortable with working with numbers, but do not need to be highly proficient in mathematics. First, we're going to look at what does a career in accounting offer you. We believe that combining law with accounting is a very good combination. Here in Maynooth University, we describe accounting as the language of business, and that is because in order to operate a business, to carry out many of the fundamental operations of a business, accounting is required in terms of if you want to make investment decisions, if you want to source finance, if you want to understand financial products, all of that involves accounting, and therefore we describe it as the language of business. Accounting also offers graduates a platform to a professional career. You can, from your law and accounting degree, you can choose a career in law or a career in accounting. Accounting offers rewarding career opportunities. It offers job security. Accountants are highly sought after and usually work in very rewarding positions. It has a high earning potential. There's good salaries commanded for qualified accountants. Accounting is a recognized brand, and in conjunction with that, it offers international mobility. If you wish to travel, your accountancy qualification will be recognized in other countries. And finally, accounting offers a springboard to careers in management. And if we look at the top executives in many Irish companies, they are in fact qualified accountants. And that is because to be in such positions, it is very important to understand the figures. It's very important to understand financial statements and accounting in order to be in those positions. Following on from the previous slide, to give you an insight into the rewarding career opportunities for qualified accountants, I am now going to outline some of the various roles that accountants follow a career in. Some accountants work as your traditional accountant in practice. Others work as financial controllers or finance directors in industry. Many work as management accountants in industry. Some accountants specialize as tax consultants or fund accountants or corporate finance specialists. Many operate management or business consultancy businesses. Some qualified accountants work in teaching, lecturing, or research, and others work in treasury management and stockbrokering. The accounting faculty here in the School of Business in Maynooth University has developed excellent professional and industrial relationships with many of the leading firms in the financial services sector. And here is a list of some of those companies which give you an insight to where are some of our graduates end up working after graduation. Many of our graduates progress to become qualified accountants after graduating from this degree. And one of the main benefits of this degree is that it provides you with exemptions from many of the professional accounting and tax institutes examinations. We have excellent exemptions with all of the following institutes: the Institute of Chartered Accountants, ACCA, the Irish Tax Institute, CIMA, which is the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, and CPA Ireland. Next, I would like to give you a brief insight into the sample accounting modules that you will take if you embark on the Law and Accounting program. You will study financial accounting, taxation, management accounting, ethics and corporate governance, and finance. And as Fergus outlined earlier, there is an optional internship in accounting and placement year available. So overall, I hopefully have given you a brief insight into law and accounting. There is more information on Course Finder about the various program structure. And if you have any queries at any stage in relation to the accounting element of this degree, please email me on michael.hayden@mu.ie. Thank you for your time and attention.
My name is Patrick Rigaud-Muller. I am the program chair for the business aspects of this program. So if you have any question, please feel free to get in touch with me. You will find my details at the end of this presentation. I will talk now about the business aspects of this program. First of all, you will learn career skills that have offered to business graduates very high employment rates. Okay, so this course is a very good course for further employment. So what are those skills? The usual management skills: marketing, management of information systems, operations management, and many others. We will talk about them later. These skills are applicable in a wide range of sectors. We have former students working in the private sector, in the public sector, and even running their own businesses. And as Fergus already told you, you have a placement opportunity on your third year, and we strongly recommend students to take this placement to build their work skills and their professional contacts before graduation. Our School of Business is quite international. We have lecturers from all over the world and cover all major areas of business. which means that if you have a question on a specific business area, there will be someone there to talk to. And furthermore, you will find among our lecturers people with a very strong academic background, so they are leaders in their research field, but also people with a professional background, so people who have worked in these fields and can talk to you about real-life situations. This is just a sample of our network. We have a large number of industry partners, both in Ireland and abroad, and we hope that this network will help you to discover the business sector that suits you best. So how are the business modules structured in your BCL? Our course is structured in 3 sets of skills. In the first year, you will gain what we call foundational skills: business models, marketing, innovation, organizational behavior, management, business ethics. In your second year, you will learn what we call functional skills, skills that are related to a specific business function, such as information systems, where you will study how information technology is used to run businesses today, or operations and supply chain management, where you will study how companies plan and manage the physical flows of goods. In year 3, you will have the option to carry out a full year of work placement or study abroad, and in your final year, you will study strategic perspectives of business and many elective advanced modules.
Hello, this is Fergus Ryan from the Department of Law again, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the law component of the BCL. In first year of the BCL, all BCL students do 30 credits of law and 30 credits of something other than law. So that is a common feature for all students on the BCL. There's a common core of 30 credits of law in year 1. In second and third year, you continue with at least 30 credits of law and 30 credits of your chosen subject from year 1. So for instance, if you did law and business in year 1, you do 30 credits of law and 30 credits of business in each of years 2 and 3. It's important to note that you can only continue in years 2 and 3 with a subject or subjects that you completed in year 1. So for instance, if you did law and business in year 1, you cannot, it is not possible to switch to law and Irish in years 2 and 3. So effectively, in order to progress with a subject in years 2 and 3, you must have completed that subject in year 1. On this slide, you can see the modules that are required for year 1 of the law component of the BCL. Effectively, you have 30 credits of law in year 1. All of the modules that are set out there are compulsory. There's no choice in year 1. All of these are introductory or core law modules. Some of them are offered in the first semester and some of them are offered in the second semester. And as you can see there as well, they all attract a certain amount of credits. Most of the modules are 5 credit modules, but some of them are 2.5 credit modules. In the first semester of year 1, you do contract law, introduction to law, introduction to legal research, and the law of torts. And in the second semester, you do constitutional law, criminal law, introduction to law 2, and legal research methods. In years 2 and 3, on the law component, you have a little bit more choice. In year 2, you must complete 30 credits of law. 20 of those credits are compulsory. They are company law and EU law and policy. And you must pick a further 10 credits from the options that are available in year 2, and they're listed there on the slide. In year 3, you have a somewhat similar situation. You must complete 30 credits of law. 20 of those are compulsory, namely the law of equity and property law. And then you must pick a further 10 credits from among the relatively wide range of options that are listed there on the slide. And these can change from year to year, but broadly speaking, you should have a fairly good range of options in year 3. The BCL once you've completed it, allows you to enter professional training either by sitting the Law Society FE1 examinations for entry to training for the solicitor's profession, or by pursuing the entrance exams for the King's Inns Barrister at Law degree. Now, in order to become a solicitor, you don't actually have to have a law degree, but everybody must complete the FE1 examinations for entry to training at the Law Society. We cover all of the topics, all of the subjects that you need for the FE1 examinations on the BCL. So all of these subjects that are examinable at the Law Society in the FE1 examinations are all covered on the BCL. You must, however, complete the FE1 examinations at the Law Society itself. The BCL is also an approved law degree for King's Inns entry. Now, what that means is that it's easier to become a barrister if you have an approved law degree, and both the BCL and the LLB are approved law degrees. So the BCL allows you to take the entrance examinations for the King's Inns Barrister at Law degree immediately after completing the BCL. If you don't have an approved law degree, you have to do the King's Inns Diploma in Legal Studies before doing the entrance exams for the Barrister at Law degree. But with an approved law degree like the BCL or the LLB, you can take those entrance exams straight after completing the BCL. It's worth noting also that after year 1 on the BCL, you can opt to transfer to the LLB year 2. So that is a degree, a 4-year degree that just covers law. So if you decide you really like law at the end of year 1, you can, if you wish, transfer to the LLB, provided that you have passed law in year 1 and provided that you are approved to progress from year 1. The Law Department now has over 40 staff members with national and international research profiles. Our staff members have a wide variety of academic interests and are widely published. In Maynooth University, we're also very fortunate to have a number of very vibrant societies and events that take place over the year. In particular, we have the Student Law Society, the Literary and Debating Society, the Free Legal Aid Centre, and the European Law Students Association. In addition, we have various moot court competitions and negotiation competitions throughout the year. A moot court competition is where you compete in a situation where you're effectively pretending to be a barrister in a court, making arguments before a judge. The negotiation competitions as well take place throughout the year and are open to Maynooth University students. In terms of careers, a degree in law, particularly in combination with accounting or business, opens up a variety of options to you. In particular, you can become a barrister or solicitor by doing the further training required by the King's Inns and the Law Society. But a degree, including law, will give you a variety of options in terms of career, including business and finance, management consulting, work in national and international public organisations such as the EU or the UN, or indeed in the Irish civil service. So there are a wide variety of career options once you complete the BCL. So finally, these slides won't be able to cover everything you need to know. They are of necessity a summary of the key points, the core messages we want to send out at this point in time. So it's important to keep up to date by checking your Moodle accounts, and in particular the Moodle messages that we send and the information that we post on Moodle, in particular the All Law page on Moodle. Please make sure to check your email and keep up to date with the various departments and schools on social media. There will be a number of check-in sessions in first and second semester that I encourage you to attend. There is a wide variety of resources available to you as well. In particular, the library has an excellent range of electronic resources online on the library website. That's maynoothuniversity.ie/library. So make sure to check out the databases and the various resources that are available on the library website. Both the library and the Centre for Teaching and Learning run a variety of workshops. In particular, the library's list tutorials are an excellent source of information and advice on a variety of academic and other matters. The Centre for Teaching and Learning provides various supports for writing, and in particular a variety of writing workshops. And this can be useful particularly if you're writing essays at a university level for the first time. There is also a wide range of services available to students, most of them free of charge, in particular the counselling service and the medical centre, and in particular access to the medical centre is free of charge. There's a student budgeting service which is very effective and helpful in helping you to navigate a lot of the financial implications of studying. The Access Office provides various supports to students with disabilities and other students. In particular, if you have a disability that prevents you from participating in classes or participating in exams to your full potential, it's a very good idea to register with the Access Office and let them know if you have any particular needs or if you need any particular supports in connection with exams in particular. The Academic Advisory Service is very helpful as well, and we also have a careers office. The Students' Union is also a great resource. So if you have any other questions, please ask one of us for help. If we don't know the answer, we can find out or refer you to somebody else. The accounting lead is Dr. Michael Hayden. His email address is listed there. The Programme Chair for Business is Dr. Patrick Rigo-Muller. The Programme Chair for Law is Dr. Oisin Suttle, and my name is Fergus Ryan, the Director of Undergraduate Programmes for Law. So if you do have any questions, or any other questions about the BCL, please do let us know. One thing I would recommend is that if your question is, for instance, about accounting, please talk to Dr. Michael Hayden. If your question is about business, please talk to Dr. Patrick Rigo-Muller. And if your question is about law, please talk to either me or Dr. Oisin Suttle. So it's a good idea with the BCL, if you have a question about a specific subject, to direct it to the person who is responsible for that subject. Because obviously, if it's a question about business, Oisin and I may not be able to answer it. If it's a question about law, Michael and Patrick may not be in a position to answer it. So it's best to actually direct any question you have to the individual who is responsible for the particular subject. So thank you very much for your attention, and we wish you the very best of good luck in your studies at Maynooth University.